welcome back. How are you all doing? It's been a little bit. I think my last video was around the 4th of July. If you didn't see that one, go check it out. It's a good one on coping through the stress of the 4th of July. And then the video after that is the aftermath of the 4th of July. So 2 good videos waiting for you to watch. How's everyone doing? How's your summer treating you? Mine right now is boiling hot. I had to go out and run some errands. It said it was 105 outside. My van felt so hot. I was boiling. I had the AC on, but it sure didn't feel like it. Let's just say that. It's getting all dark and cloudy here now, and so we have a really hot wind going on. Don't know if we'll get any rain out of it. Usually not. Usually it likes to, we call it pretend rain, where it gets all dark and cloudy and nasty and windy and makes all these noises and nothing happens. It's just a hot, hot, hot wind. So I wanted to come on today and talk about a bittersweet victory. So my kids wanted to go out and ride their bike yesterday. And we just moved at Christmas, and we really haven't had a place where they could ride their bike until now. And we actually have a road where they can ride their bike now. And so they're young learners, haven't had much experience, and they're trying to figure out and navigate, how to ride a bike and all that stuff. And they wanted to go onto the street. And so I took them out onto the little edge of the road for a little while for the first time. And then my teenager, he was, razzing me, like saying, you always say that, you rode a bike here and there and all over the neighborhood and grown up, and Grandma made you ride it to the grocery store and get her what she needed for dinner. He said, show your stuff, just kind of razzing me. And I said, honey, I don't think I'd, with my illnesses and things now and my balance, I don't think I'd, be very good at it, or I don't know if it's safe to try. And he was giving me grief. And so I got on and I rode and I rode. And I went way down to the end of the street, made a left, went way down to the other stop sign, turned around, came back. I went really far. I was going really fast, and it felt wonderful. It felt like just like being a kid again. The wind in your hair, hot wind in your hair. It was really hot last night as well. And I just felt the wind through my hair, and, and it just felt good just to fly with the wind, like you're a child again. But oh my, I am paying for it today. My body, lots of nasty brain fog, just a lot of dizziness, balance issues. Of course, my legs are tired. I expected that because I need to do that more often. I need to build up my strength, build up my agility, and get my body strong again. Because even though I have a chronic illness, I've still got to work on, keeping my core strength up. And so it was so fun. And I don't want to dwell on how I feel today. I want to sit in the win. But I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt not to feel normal and to just be able to do that all the time, right? Just grab the bike and go, here, let me borrow your bike. Or get my own bike and go for a bike ride, I'm calling it my bittersweet victory. Anybody have those bittersweet victories where you just really want to do something, and so you push yourself to the limits and you do it and then you pay for it? Anybody else having bittersweet victories this summer? It's kind of a slap in the face, like, man, I still got it and yet I still don't, It's like, yeah, I can still ride the bike, and that was good, and I was safe, and I didn't pass out, thank God, and, my body did okay. But then the aftermath is like a slap in the face. It's like, yeah, you can, but you really can't. you know? And you got to be careful and you just want to be normal, you know? You just want to just say, I'm going to ride my bike and I'm going to go and I'm going to have fun and I'm not going to pay for it. And it's just going to, just like when you were little, you know? Or I'm going to go to the mall with my girlfriend and hang out and, you know, have coffee drinks and junk food and enjoy myself. But, you know, there's always that element of, oh yeah, can't have coffee because it affects my body. Allergic to dairy, allergic to wheat, can't have any junk. It's like, sure, let's go look at some clothes while I munch on my carrot sticks. It's not as fun anymore. I think it's really sad. I really want it to be fun, and I think I've got mixed emotions. I'm trying really hard though. Like, I did it. It was fun. I've been thanking God all day for it. Thank you, Jesus. But it's not fun in my body right now, and it's not fun to walk around my house right now. So, summer's almost over. Can you believe that? Like, my kids have like a week and a half, and they go back to school. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get up. Oh, it's going to be brutal. Let me just tell you, sleep is so vital to us with chronic illness. So getting up early again is going to kick my butt. Because I've been getting vital, much needed sleep. Not always. I've had some crummy nights, I'll tell you that. I've had some can't go to sleep till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning nights this summer. But the getting up for school is just going to be brutal. And, you know, a lot of people want to say, well, why don't you just go back to bed? You know, once you put your kids on the bus or do whatever, you can't work. So why don't you just go back to sleep? It doesn't work that way for my body. My body actually will get really, really angry and mad if I try to go to sleep during the day. I'll wake up really disoriented, like anesthesia, and it just really, really affects my body. It is not fun. I don't like it. I can't fully become cognitively aware. I'm making mistakes, like leaving the stove on and dangerous things like that. And, you know, walking into a room to do something and then forgetting I'm boiling water for dinner, you know. So I can't go back to sleep. That's just the way it is. But how's everyone doing this summer? Did you do anything fun? What did you do for fun this summer? What has been challenging for you this summer? And what has been a highlight this summer? I'd love to know in the comments below. My highlight has been that I've been doing a lot more driving. Yay! I went from completely bedbound last year to little bits of driving this year. Well, right after Christmas. So praise Jesus, praise Jesus, praise Jesus. I'm so excited. And I hope it continues. It's not a lot. It's a little. But a little is better than where I was. So thank you, Jesus, for that. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Where do you live? Where are you from? What chronic illness do you have, or does your family member have? And how can I pray for you? Share a praise with me. I'd love that too. But I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And come back. I hope to see you here in a couple more days. I'm going to get back in the rhythm. And so hopefully I'll be posting a lot more. But come back. I'd love to see you again. And if you know someone who suffers with chronic illness and could use a channel where it's just raw, real, unedited chronic illness and someone sharing the hard times and the victories, like riding a bike for the first time in a very long time, share it. Pass it along to all your friends. I'd love to have them. If you need any prayer requests, please comment them below. I do pray for people, and I love to pray for people. So let me know how I can support you on your journey. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Hopefully today we'll get some rain out of this cloudy mess and hot wind that we have. But Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit cooler, so that would be nice. It would be a lot better than 105. Let's just put it that way. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.